We go to our first interview for tonight with Munatix. Munatix is a Belgian electronic synth-pop band initiated by Ricky and Josh. Ricky is the lead singer and Josh is producer. Ricky is at heart a gifted guitar player with a love for Jimi Hendrix. Now Josh is sparked by the synth gurus like Vince Clarke of Depeche Mode and Jean-Michel Jarre. Unfortunately, Ricky was not able to make it tonight, but we do have Josh here on the show. Josh, welcome to HeartBeatHero Radio.
Good evening, Daniel.
Hey.
Good evening to your listeners. Thank you for inviting me. I heard some very good music in your previous show. It's a pleasure to be here.
Very nice. Josh, tell me, how did Munatix get started?
So, Munatix is a duo. We exist out of two people. And Ricky is the singer. Ricky and I go back about 10 years. We played together in another band where Ricky was the guitar player and I was a keyboard player. Ricky did some backing vocals there, but I knew he had a very good voice. And we drove together to gigs, sometimes long drives. We had a lot of time to talk together and to listen to music in the car. That way we got to know each other very well. And we noticed some common ground in our musical tastes. One thing led to another, and one day I asked Rick if he would be interested to start a synth-pop duo. He didn't have to think long, he said yes right away. And I think that was about 4 or 5 years ago. And then we started recording music. In February 2019, 2 years ago, we released our first single. So that's how we got started.
Wow, and how many tracks have you made up to this point?
We have been releasing with intervals of about 4 months. First year we released 3 singles. The second year also 3 singles, so we have now 6 singles. Since we do everything ourselves, songwriting, recording, producing, releasing, promoting. Also we try to make a video for every song, so that takes up some time. So, but we are satisfied with the rates, 3 singles a year. We want to keep that up.
I've got one of your singles here. It's I'm Home Free. We're going to play it on the show right now. Here is I'm Home Free by Munatix.
I'm still thinking of you, can get you off my mind. That's not what I want to. I feel it makes me blind. Heart is still on fire, I must get out of it. Hope you bring me higher, there seems no way to fit. The sooner now the better, I need to turn the switch. I sure won't write a letter, I'd rather choose a stitch. I'm home free, just need to see. Alright. Could have been my soulmate, the future looks so nice. There's no room for debate, no reason acting twice. Just would be convenient, put myself to move along. Maybe there's a meaning, just face it, this is wrong. Feel better when I swear, my spirit takes a lift. Rather take it elsewhere, my focus needs a drift. I'm home free, just need to see. Yesterday is gone, I will not try to bring it back. Now is the time to move along, I have to keep myself on track. Head on now, girl, just bring it on. Put me on your top of stack, keep moving on. Then it will not happen, that you will come around. Rather
That was I'm Home Free by Munatix, and Robin Light said, I'm digging this track, and Bocanoid said, it's a nice track and very catchy. So Josh, tell me, what are you guys currently working on?
We have 3 tracks in the pipeline. 2 tracks are more or less finished. 3rd track we are still working on. 1 track is similar to our first single. It has similarities, very energetic. The 2nd track we are working on is similar to Italo synth-pop disco. The 3rd track we are working on has some similarities with You Just Keep Hanging On. Until now, we released with intervals of 4 months. Now we plan to release those 3 tracks with shorter periods of 6 weeks, because we think Spotify favors that, so we want to try that now.
Smart.
So yes, that's what we are working on.
Are you working on a full album, or are you just keeping it to singles?
Yes, in the end we want to release an album, but every song we make, we put our soul into it. We put a lot of effort into it. Today, social media give you the opportunity to communicate directly with your listeners. That gives you also the opportunity to give every song as much exposure as you can, and in the meanwhile attract new listeners and nurture your existing listeners. We will keep releasing every track as a single, but releasing an album has also some charisma. It's a milestone, and there are a lot of music listeners that still like to put on a CD or listen to vinyl. It's a ritual to take a vinyl out of its sleeve, put it on the record player, and put the needle on the track. So yes, in a few years we hope to be able to release an album, preferably in hardware form. So that are also future plans.
Yeah, releasing it on like a EP on a record that would be awesome. It's something I'm looking forward to as well. I was wondering, what is your personal favorite track?
Every song we make, we want to make it as good as possible. So it's a little bit like choosing between your kids. So it's hard to choose a favorite track, but maybe it's better than to look at the feedback we had on our songs, and we had some very enthusiastic reactions on Groovin' Is My Hobby and You Just Keep Hanging On. So maybe we can consider that our favorite tracks.
All right, well, I have here a track of yours. This is You Just Keep Hanging On by Munatix.
So far in a distance, still feel so close.
All right, that's a really long outro there for that song. That was You Just Keep Hanging On by Munatix. And we're going to zoom out of there. All right, Josh, what are your plans for the future of Munatix?
We have set out kind of a roadmap for ourselves. On the moment, we are focusing on writing and producing music and releasing. But we are working towards to have at least an hour of music to be able to go and play live. That is our end goal. First, of course, complete an album. That's how we want to handle it.
Could you tell me a bit about creating the video clip for Longing for Some Time With Me? Because it's just amazing. I'm about to play it, so if you could tell us a bit about it.
It's not always easy to come up with inspiration for a video. For Longing for Some Time With Me, we wanted to keep it simple. At first, we were thinking about a stage with black curtains behind it and some spotlights. And then we went to talk with our PA company, SSL, that Ricky and I knew from our previous band. We explained them we wanted to do a video shoot, and they came up with this programmable set of LED lights. They asked us to hand over the music. We sent them our WAV file, and their light technician, they started to program the LED show. So it was all pre-programmed. We could see in advance. They could render it, and in virtual they could show it to us in advance. We were able to tweak some things. Then they changed a storage location into a stage with curtains behind it and the LED show, and that was how we did it.
All right, this is Longing for Some Time With Me by Munatix.
Some time with me. Only thing I wanted was for you to see? I was really hoping that you'd set me free. Darling, you're the one, baby, can't you see?
That was Longing for Some Time with Me by Munatix. Josh, what are you thankful for, and what would you like to promote?
Well, we are thankful for every listener that's listening to our music. We are thankful for the appreciation we got. What we want to promote, of course, people that are interested in our music, they can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and they can follow our journey. We are planning on new singles. So, yeah.
Well, Josh, thank you for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was Munatix. Up next is Holo Flash, a pop synthwave rock project.